Hello guys, welcome to Monday Night Vinyasa Flow with me, Rachael-Grace from the Bloomin' Witch. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this going in a minute. Hopefully the sound is good. Okay, so Monday night, new week, fresh start. And I got an email this morning that my gym will be opening up hopefully soon. They don't have a date exactly. So who knows what soon means. I don't know if that means in a couple of weeks, at the end of the month, next month, I'm not really sure. Once my classes do get up and going at the gym again, I'm not going to be doing the live yoga streams any longer, just because I teach 10 classes a week and that's a lot. But I will still be doing the live feeds probably daily, the daily bloom meditations and flower card readings, and then adding in some other things as well. So I still do want to stay connected with you guys and just keep building and growing together. So for now, we do still have free yoga classes a few times a week. This Friday, I probably actually won't be doing a live class. I'll probably just be reposting because I'm heading off into the woods to go camping this weekend. So gonna fill myself up, charge myself up a bit, and just kind of, reconnect with nature. So if you are hopping in with me for some yoga this evening, please grab your yoga mat, please grab some water, please grab any props that you need. And then if you like to practice to music, I would recommend putting on some sort of playlist that you can have in the background to flow to. If anyone happens to have any special requests this evening, you can go ahead and type them out in the comments. Maybe your hips are feeling quite tight. Maybe you could use some opening through the upper back and shoulders. I'm certainly open to, kind of working with whatever you guys need. Hey Sharon, I just saw that you hopped on. Welcome. Is there anything in particular that maybe your body is asking of you this evening? Or are you just sort of open to seeing where we go? Let me know. As always, if you are new to practice, it is really, really important that you are practicing in a way that feels safe to your body as it is right now. So if something hurts, if something feels unsafe, please make sure you are respecting that and allowing yourself to just break and rest when you need to, hydrate as you need to. You're always welcome to modify. Yes, we are definitely doing flow tonight, Sharon. I just didn't know if there was a particular part, of the body that could use some extra attention. I know sometimes hips get really tight from sitting a lot, maybe upper back and shoulders. We can work through the whole body as well. So I'll just give it maybe another moment. See if anyone wants to hop on with us. If you guys want to invite some friends to practice with us this evening. I will be back tomorrow at noon for some free flower card readings. So those are always fun to do. Gives me a little bit of practice and gives you guys a little bit of insight to, wherever you maybe need some direction or guidance in your life. And like I said too, I think before you maybe hopped on, Sharon, I'm pretty sure I got an email from Mountainside today. They're planning to open soon. I don't know what soon means exactly, but once I'm back to my full-time teaching schedule, I'm probably not going to be teaching as many classes here on the Facebook Lives anymore, just because I do have such a full schedule. But I will be continuing the Facebook Lives kind of, during the middle of the day for meditations and chats and kind of getting into other ways we can learn to live in harmony with nature, and through that kind of help discover more deeper aspects of ourselves. So, all right, so Sharon, shoulders and core. Okay, we can definitely do that today. So let's go ahead and get set up. on our mats. You can sit, you can lie down, whichever you prefer. And we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna head over. Okay, so like I said, you can sit, you can lie back. Just make sure you get yourself comfortable and established and grounded in your body. So I like to start by closing my eyes and just taking a couple of breaths. It's a good practice to use the first few moments to center yourself and slow down. Bring attention to anywhere within the body that does feel tight. If you happen to be contracting or tensing the body, maybe you're gripping and making fists with the hands, give yourself permission to relax more. If you're lying on your back, you might try bouncing out the legs a little bit. If you're seated, maybe a little bit of movement for the shoulders and the head. And then I like to add in some hand circles. Stretch out my fingers. Maybe circle out the feet a little bit. So let's all come onto our back. We'll start there today. And hugging knees into the chest. And from there, some small knee circles. And then send those circles in reverse. Maybe a little rocking side to side. Let's lower feet down onto the floor, take the arms open nice and wide, and begin with a simple twist, allowing both knees to drop over to the right, and then you might choose to turn your head to your left. And then we'll take those knees over to the other side. And then back to center. So let's bend at the knees so there is a 90-degree angle. So your heels are in line with the knees and the knees are stacked over the hips. So we are going to start off with a bit of core work here. So you can keep those arms open nice and wide. Let's start to draw the belly button in towards the spine and press the lower back firmly into the mat. We're moving into a twist again. However, this time instead of lowering your knees all the way to the floor, as you lower the legs over to the right, I want you to stop when they're 3 to 6 inches off of the floor. And then inhale the knees back up over the hips. Exhale, start to lower them to the left, and again, allow the legs to hover 3 to 6 inches. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the right, let the legs hover. Inhale center. Exhale left, the legs hover. Inhale, center. One more time to the right. Inhale, center. And one more time to the left. And then back to center, hugging knees into chest. Give yourself a hug. Placing arms down by your side so palms can face the mat. Your wrists are sort of down near the hips. Extending the feet straight up in the air. And then that same active core engagement here. So belly to spine. Let's begin to lower legs about halfway down. And then hold. And breathe. And then with control, lift the legs back up. Exhale, lower about halfway down. Take a breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale about halfway down. Take a breath. Inhale the legs up, and then exhale knees to chest. Opening the knees nice and wide, we circle the knees away from each other. And reverse. Let's reach for the bottoms of the feet, and if you are not able to quite reach, you're welcome to grab the ankles or the shins. So right now the heels are together and my knees are nice and wide. And then in another moment, I'm going to open my feet nice and wide as well into happy baby pose. So there is roughly a 90-degree angle at the knees. Tops of my thighs are pulling downwards towards the ground, and then I'm pushing or pressing my feet, bottoms of my feet upwards. And then I'm always partial to rocking it out a bit. All right, let's bring those feet back together, knees back together. Beginning to rock and roll up and back. Now as I rock up, I can hold the backs of my knees, and as I rock up, I'm trying to keep my feet floating off the floor. And then rolling back, and then up, I hover, and back, and up, and I hover. And do that a few more times. Finding that sweet spot. You don't want to get too much momentum. And then one more, and we're holding in boat pose. So you're welcome to keep your hands on the backs of your thighs. You might like to extend your arms straight out in front of you. And then feet come down to the floor. Let's come into a comfortable cross-leg position. Resting hands on the knees, and we'll start here with some upper body circles. So taking yourself all the way around. And reverse. And then all the way up, nice and tall. We breathe in, both arms lift all the way up overhead. We exhale, fingertips come to tops of shoulders, the elbows circle forward. And circle back. Releasing hands down by our sides, sending the left arm up and over, and then taking a nice deep side stretch over to the right. And switch. Send that right arm up and over towards the left. And then side to side a couple more times. Maybe speed it up just a little bit. Returning right hand all the way down onto the floor. Let's make our way onto hands and knees for tabletop. Stacking those palms underneath shoulders and the knees right under the hips. Breathing in, we lower the belly, lift the chest and gaze upwards. And then exhale, round the spine into cat stretch. Inhale, we make space in the chest. Exhale, round it out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Right back to center, knees come slightly wider, and then we circle the hips around. And reverse. And back to the top. Moving knees in line with my hips. I'm walking my hands forward, maybe 3 to 6 inches, tucking my toes under, and then lifting my hips up so I can take myself into my first downward facing dog, making any small adjustments I need here for my body for optimal sensation. Maybe opening my feet a little wider, and then I always like to walk it out here, pedaling the feet. And let's take a moment to simply ground down through the hands and through the feet. Feel that tailbone lift and reach. One more deep breath in. And let it all go. We're gonna do reverse sun salutations today. So instead of walking forward, start to walk your hands backwards towards your feet. And we'll hang out here for a moment, maybe take a small bend in the knees, hands come to opposite elbows, the head can relax and the upper body sways. Hands relax back towards the ground. We'll keep that small bend in the knees, rolling ourselves up nice and slow. Rolling the shoulders back. Let's take palms together at heart center, thumbs gently pressing into the chest. And with our next inhale, the arms extend upwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press up halfway, palms to shins. Exhale, we fold back down. Let's roll back up to standing. Exhale, shoulders back. From the top, we inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, we roll upwards. Exhale, shoulders back. And then one more round. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, back to your fold. Let's start to walk ourselves out towards plank. Keeping in mind here, if we decide we want a little bit of extra support, knees might lower to the mat. That does not mean, however, that we suddenly start to sink hips and floor towards the ground. We do want to keep that active core engagement. Knees drop, but hips and belly stay engaged. So one deep inhale. We exhale, begin to lower chest and chin towards the mat. Now, instead of moving directly into cobra, we're actually lifting the legs up and back. So keep the forehead down, feel the legs lift, and then legs lower. Now a baby cobra, inhale. Exhale, forehead to floor. Tuck those toes under. You have the option to use the knees here as you press upwards towards plank or supported plank. And exhale, hips back, downward dog. Take a deep inhale. And exhale completely. Let's walk the hands backwards towards the feet. And release. Inhale, press up halfway. Exhale, back down. Breathing in, roll up slowly. Exhale, shoulders back. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, and walk it out towards plank. Okay, we hold here for a breath. Decide if you want to use the knees or not. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down to belly and chest. We inhale the legs up. Exhale, legs lower. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to floor. Tuck those toes. Inhale up to plank. And exhale, hips back, downward dog. Let's take a full breath. And when you're ready, start to walk those hands back towards the feet. Exhale, fold. Let's lift halfway, palms to shins, find some length in the spine. Exhale, return back to your forward fold. Slowly we roll it up. Exhale, shoulders back. Okay, one more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk it out to plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, down to belly and chest. Inhale, legs up. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those legs. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to mat. Tuck the toes. Inhale, up to plank. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Now you're welcome to take a few breaths. As you hold your downward dog, maybe you drop your knees to the floor and briefly come to child's pose. All right, we return back towards downward dog. Take a nice full inhale. This time you exhale, walk or hop towards top of your mat. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Let's rise up nice and tall, lifting arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. So taking the feet a comfortable hip distance, making sure you're standing nice and tall. As we inhale, the arms lift. As we exhale, we sink back into chair pose. So feel the weight shift back into the heels, belly is engaged. Let's take a twist. We inhale, extend through the fingertips. Exhale, sweep the right arm back behind you and the left arm forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. We twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, walk it back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. 3 breaths here. All right, from your downward dog, let's float the right leg up and back. As you exhale, come to plank and bring your right knee forward. Try to tap your nose. Inhale, send the right leg up and back. Exhale, step forward into a lunge. Place the back knee down on the mat. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, we twist to the right. So the right arm back, left arm forward, just like we did in chair. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, turn to the left. So left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, up through center, both arms lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath. Okay, left side, let's lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, come to plank, pull that left knee, try to tap the nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, step forward to a lunge, placing the back knee down on the mat. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, we twist left. So left arm back, right arm reaches forward. Inhale, both arms center. Exhale, we twist right. So right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, both arms center. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, 3 breaths here. Maybe take a child's pose if you need it. All right, same start as before. So inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step to your lunge. Let's anchor the back heel down for warrior A. And then we rise up nice and tall. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist open to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to mat, downward dog. Take it through your vinyasa at your own pace. So we have plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Okay, left side, we send the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. We step between the hands to our lunge, anchor the back heel down for warrior A, and then rise up tall. Big breath in, lift and reach. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, center. Hands come to mat, downward dog. Okay, take the vinyasa if you want, skip it if you need. And then take a few breaths. Okay, right side, let's send that right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to nose one more time. Inhale, up and back. And then we step between the hands into our lunge. You can come back to warrior A. So if you feel more stable with that back heel flat, go ahead, keep it there. Otherwise, we rise up to crescent lunge. So we're on the ball of our back foot, requiring a bit more balance. Okay, breathing in. Exhale, we turn open and twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist open left. Inhale, center. Hands come to mat. Take it to downward dog. You can stay there or transition through your flow. Take one breath. And left side, send that left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Step between the hands. Okay, either anchor that back heel down or stay on the ball of the foot, rising up tall, crescent lunge. We lift, we reach. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, up and center. Exhale, open right. Inhale, center. Hands to mat. Downward facing dog. And then if you want to take your vinyasa plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. So let's drop to the knees, come to child's pose, and just allow yourself to rest for a moment. Check our time here. See if you can gain a little control with the breath. All right. So go ahead and make your way back to downward facing dog. I'm going to turn around so I can face you guys while we do this. All right, so we have downward dog. We lift the right leg up and back. We exhale, take knee to nose, and then drop our knee straight down onto the floor. Now my left foot is going to pivot, so I'm turning to the inside of my foot. My right knee and shin sort of acts like a kickstand, and I can pivot on that knee to create balance however I need. My right hand stays on the ground, lined up under my shoulder, and then I'm opening the chest and the hips. Left arm reaches up in the air. And let's circle that left arm back and around, really get that shoulder open. And then if you want, take it in reverse. Okay, left arm straight up in the air. Now I really want to anchor down through my left foot and my right hand. I'm activating through my core, and then I'm pulling my right shin off the mat. And if I want, I can pulse it here for 5, straight up and down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that right knee off the floor. Drop the left hand down, rotate forward, step into your lunge. Let's rise up to crescent. Okay, deep inhale. As I exhale, I'm taking my back foot, I'm stepping forward into chair pose. Big breath in. I exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, I can walk back to plank if I want to take a vinyasa, or if I want to skip it, I'm walking right back to downward dog and holding there. Okay, take a few breaths. Turn around again for you guys. Okay, so for left side, let's send that left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. And then drop your knee and shin straight down onto the ground. I'm turning to the inside of my back foot. I'm kicking my left foot out a little bit behind me to act as a kickstand. Left hand under shoulder. Right arm reaches straight up in the air. So my chest and my hips open towards the side wall. Circling my right arm back and around. And then sending it in reverse. Right arm lifts straight up. Okay, now anchoring down through my right foot and left hand. And then I'm pulling my left knee off the floor. I'm going to pulse it up and down, straight up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I keep my knee up, turn my right hand down, so now I'm pointing forward, stepping into my lunge, and then rise up tall to crescent pose. Okay, big breath in. Exhale, I step forward into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, I twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale up through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Deciding if I want to take my vinyasa or simply walk back to downward dog. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'll take 3 breaths. And then I'm dropping down onto my knees. I'll go ahead and take my legs out in front of me. And then soles of my feet together, knees wide for Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So I do want to notice if my tendency is to slouch here. If that's the case, if you have a pillow, sometimes sitting on a pillow can be helpful. Try to sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, nice open chest. And then should you choose to come into the forward fold, try to lead by reaching your chin and collarbone as though you were trying to touch those towards the front wall or the wall in front of you. So rather than thinking about touching your chin towards your heels, think about touching your chin towards the front. And if you feel those shoulders start to pull up around the ears, consciously just soften, relax the shoulders down and back. Okay, I start to sit up nice and straight. I can keep my feet as they are. I'm going to take index and middle fingers, wrap them around my big toes, start to lean back onto my tailbone, and then pick my feet up. Maybe they lift an inch. You might be able to lift them up pretty high, and then start to open the feet like you're coming into a happy baby pose. Now you can stay here with the knees bent. You also have the option to try and straighten the legs here. And breathe. And you can play, keep the legs nice and wide. You can start to take the legs together. And then maybe keep the legs there, release the toes. You're holding boat once again. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, lower those feet down. Maybe step the feet a little wider and then wrap your arms around your shins and kind of just pull your chest through and wiggle it out a little bit. So Sharon, since you mentioned wanting to get into the shoulders quite a bit, we've done a good amount of core work. So we're actually going to transition onto the belly into a more yin-like pose called broken wing. That's going to really help us to open across the chest and shoulders. So go ahead and come face down on your mat. And we'll extend the left arm out by the side. So reach it out to the side wall, palm down, right knee bends, and then you're rolling over towards the left. So that right foot plants itself on the ground behind the left leg. You could also stack the knees. So be cautious and aware of the level of sensation you're noticing in that left side body, left shoulder. If it hurts, ease your way out. And very slowly begin to roll back towards your belly and chest. And we'll switch sides. So let's extend the right arm out to the side. Let the left knee bend, and then we're rolling over the right shoulder. And this side might feel quite different. So just stay aware. Again, if it's causing pain, if it feels unsafe, you don't have to do it. And I would encourage you not to. And you always want to move more slowly than you think you might need to. It's just a little safer that way. Gives your body time to respond in the healthiest and most appropriate way. And we'll start to roll back onto the belly and the chest. Let's prop ourselves up in Sphinx. So slide your elbows directly under your shoulders. You're lifted up on your forearms. And then you'll pull up through the crown of your head, shoulders moving back away from your ears. And begin to lower your forehead towards the floor. As you do, slide your hands back behind you and interlace your palms together. Take your forehead down onto the floor and start to press the tops of the feet firmly into the mat. Now as you activate the legs, you engage the thighs, you might feel your kneecaps lift off the floor. And we'll take one deep breath in. And with your exhale, lift your head and chest up and reach your knuckles towards the back wall. Feel your shoulders draw back. Keep pressing the tops of the feet down. And breathe. Now, if you want to lift the legs, go ahead and lift those up. Pressing into the balls of your feet, spreading the toes wide. And then go ahead and release all the way down. Maybe let your arms rest in front of you. And then go ahead and just roll over onto your back. Let's hug the knees into the chest. And then same way we started. Small knee circles. And take them in reverse. And then a gentle twist. You can open the arms and allow knees to drop to one side. And when that side feels complete, slowly lift the knees up and then drop them down to the other side. And then back to center. Feel free to finish up any way you need. Maybe you'd like to do another happy baby, perhaps reclining butterfly, knees to chest again. Whatever you need to feel aligned and complete in your body and your practice. And then you're welcome to settle yourself into your final resting pose. So for some of you, this might be lying down. And for others, perhaps it is in seated meditation. So wherever you decide to land, just take a few breaths to get yourself grounded and settled and relaxed. Feeling your whole body disengage and surrender. Just sensing all that energy flowing through your body. So once you feel complete, let's start to bring awareness and consciousness back to body, breath, and the immediate space around your body. Start to move fingers and toes and head. Take a deeper breath. And you're welcome to roll over to your side. Just hug knees to chest for a moment. And then slowly guide yourself upwards towards a seat with your palms together at your heart in Anjali Mudra, placing a seal over your practice. And then bowing head towards heart in gratitude for taking the time to create this space within ourselves and to be in community together. May we all know love. May we all know peace. May we all know kindness. And may these things always flow to and from us. Namaste. So thank you for participating with me in our Monday evening flow. If you'd like to make a donation towards today's class, I'll post a link in the comment sections. I'll be back on Wednesday at 5:30 for Yin, and then tomorrow at noon for our Daily Bloom flower card readings. So I hope you will join me later this week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.